Sounds join in a terrible loop of self-repetition, mixing with a grinding sound, becoming high and sharp like the teeth of a chainsword and tearing at your eardrums. Okay.
The Emperor is with us!
Is the buff boy in here? Alright, there's the phase beast. Hold on. I don't know, am I in the same arena that the buff guy was in, or is this a different one? Okay, hold on. Captive. And then, is it just 2 phase beasts? Just 2 phase beasts. Alright, quick save in case this goes south. I think I might be in a different arena. Dude, I was ready to start spamming heals on the big guy and just let him kill everything.
A genius at work.
Alright. Regen on Abelard.
Schemes within schemes.
Bonk. Alright. Taunt, defensive stance, rock rate. If we can get them to just be taunted onto Abelard, then all these other dudes can help do a lot of damage. Of course, not if this guy is just going to hump a lightning cage for his whole turn. We don't know how long that's going to happen. Abelard pet those dogs? No. Oh my god, it's still this guy's turn. Hold on. Game's being silly. The light is so pretty. He's just a fly. Good hit. Wait, is that not a phase beast? It has the same oh my god, they're shooting through each other, you idiots. That guy just completely whiffed. Good parry. Good parry. That one is taunted onto Abelard, but he can't reach him, so he's like stuck. He could reach that guy, but he's not trying to. That's good. Okay, hold on a sec.
In my wake.
Bestial Rage, Natural Armor. Oh, he doesn't have the phasing. Oh, that makes this a little easier. Alright, regen on this guy. Hopefully I don't regret this. Ignite and poison him. And stack permanent buffs on Abelard. Alright, rock rate. Defensive.
I will do my duty.
Oh my god. Yo, that guy just swung, killed his teammate, and then hit Abelard really hard also. This guy too. Oh, you guys are being jerks. These DPS. They're acting like DPS. Good parries, Abelard.
What if?
Give him an iron arm. Man, the support enjoyer in me.
Let's see.
Try this. Taunt everything that is near this guy.
It will be
Endure. The support enjoyer on me wants to just heal as many of these guys as possible, but they're not being too great.
A genius.
Ignite.
At work.
Why did I snap my fingers? I was thinking of Roy Mustang. Any Full Metal enjoyers? Just, and then the other guy just bursts into flames. As I did that, I was thinking of him. It was completely unconscious.
At your beck and call.
Saw it.
I've suffered worse.
Ow! God, you're such a jerk. Sir, why are you healing? We're full health. Because we need enough health to survive, you idiots! So many parries. Oh my god, that was half of his health. Why? Why? Alright, give him a heal. This and this for temporary health. Wall of
Indeed.
Rockery.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call. I will do my duty. I've suffered worse.
Dang it again, dude. Every time this dude swings. That he just killed his own teammate. Alright, one down. My plan of hold aggro of them while the others kill them is working, but they're also hitting each other. Alright, single target
wicked
heal.
thought.
Stack.
What if?
Debuffs on him. Bro, I'm so tempted to start killing these other dudes, too. I'm really tempted.
A wicked thought.
It will be done. At your beck and call. Brace yourself, Abelard.
Oh my gosh, we parried that. Stack more buffs on him. Give him an extra turn, use it for Rockery.
High momentum.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
I think that guy was trying to back away to do a charge attack, but it just got him killed because he provoked an AOO.
A wicked thought. Fate claims another one.
Kaikaras's hounds are dead. We've proven ourselves. Maybe the cult will even take us under their protection. But there are too many of us, and there can't be too many winners. Oh my god, shut up. I should have royed you when I had the chance. Do I have to recast all my buffs, or do I still have them?
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise.
The buffs have all worn off. Oh my god.
What if?
You can't be too many winners.
I'm not interested. It will be done. Target well struck.
Regen.
A wicked thought.
Really? Alright, that was unfortunate.
I will do my duty. Victory is imminent.
Ha! He killed his friend. Stop it.
Schemes within schemes.
At your beck and call.
Friend? Yeah, friend in quote marks.
Let's see.
Indeed. I took care of this one.
There you go. Jerks! Have you enjoyed it? Are you surprised? The Fallen Draken has defeated the best warriors of the arena. The cult appreciates it. Smerizai Ezufizia has granted the right to join the Bloodstained Proselytes, our circle of champions. Friend, no full auto blasting. Yeah. Hey, no full auto in buildings. That wasn't full auto. Kills a friend. That was full auto. I hope we run into evil Yearly in here. Did any of you expect to see a Monkey Challenger survive the vicious hunt? Do you savor the sight of the Flesh Scourger devouring his mangled enemies? Wait, what? The Space Marine dude's eating that thing? Is your fatal thirst quenched? I mean, I guess you need protein for muscles that big. Howdy y'all. Hi, Dragon. Yes, it is quenched. Wild Chimera. Grab loot. Is that everything? No, there's something over here. Okay. Let's see what we got. Dude, one thing I hope is that when we get out of here and we get all our equipment back, that it auto re-equips. And I don't have to dig through my inventory, because that's going to take so long. I'm sure some of you have played a game where that's happened before. Like, you finish an area where you had to, like, you got stripped of your equipment, and then you got to put it all back on later, and it's just, like, the worst thing. Power Maul? What? I've never seen one of these. It's just a one-hand mace. I mean, you call it a maul. I thought it would be a two-hander. Does a lot of damage, though. Alright. Him holding a melee weapon, it's more about just parrying. So that has plus 10% to parry on it. Heavy greatsword. Is that better than the one he has? Wow, yeah. Alright. Wait, did I have another, better armor? Yeah, there we go.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
You're unable to discern the bottom of the abyss out of which Kamarog's spires rise. A small mercy for your sanity.
What lies?
Oh, can I go back and kill the commissar now? That would be great. Still haven't found the guy in the red robe in the street, which could be Pascal or a different tech priest that was mentioned earlier in a conversation. The stranger standing before you brings to mind a motley-colored long-limbed doll abandoned amid carnage and detritus. The bright colors of his sleek costume seem comical against the unrelenting gloom and hostility of this place. Only the sorrowful horned mask that hides his face and the dark hooded cloak he wears pay tribute to the overwhelming air of hopelessness. Every move the Xenos makes sings with theatrical precision and a predator's grace. You cannot decide if this person is an accomplished dancer or a master assassin. Lore failed. You have never heard of such Xenos before. What is he doing in the chasm and why standing before you now? The crib of putrid flesh offends your taste. Oblivion comes now, here its nocturne plays. I am that starlit strain that chills the soul, the piece that doomed throngs pitched into dance. You are among them, merchant vagabond, so tread the steps I say, escape fate's grasp. I'm not killing this guy on sight because he helped me earlier. Forget your riddles for a moment. I'm looking for my missing companions. Do you know anything about their whereabouts? Whose life so dearly does the merchant prize, to boldly now disrupt night's melody? My navigator, Cassia, is missing. I doubt she will last very long here on her own. The one who mastered flesh's mysteries, the soul's enigma, is what plagued his mind. All those who glint unnoticed by the rest, he now holds prisoner within his hall. There was like a hall of flesh we saw earlier. I guess she's in there. I wish to find Pascal, my tech priest. Amidst the shadows dancing round us here, a crimson streak I spied by flesh consumed. Malevolent, but not his own, I fear. A vagrant languishing, alone and doomed. I see. What is this dance you are so intent on drawing me into? The steps you know already, vagabond. A knife-edge minuet you must perform between oblivion foes and your own friends, so heed my sonnet well, it holds the key. A melody of snarling agony beguiling now by rending flesh bewitched through sinew, bone, and grisly pageantry, it calls the blood-soaked drape to come unstitched. A haggard chorus in the hall behind, their flesh employed to serve the maestro's art. No prayer for mercy slips from throats confined. The baton sets the beat of empty heart. And entrails are for him an instrument, and veins a living stave sans parallel. Yet death to him is no impediment, for corpses' tunes do carry just as well. Though spectacles of blood and gore forged past should crave your eye to glimpse sun's last light at last. What? What is this wall of text? Everything is perfectly clear. There is a certain maestro of flesh who conducts experiments on the bodies of others. He has a laboratory that can only be accessed by fighting in the arena to draw his attention, and with his assistance, I will be able to escape the chasm. Oh yes, and your name is Nocturne of Oblivion. Have I missed anything? The Xenos stills and looks at you intently. He is not accustomed to anyone so adroitly and quickly navigating his verbal labyrinths, that much is clear. At last you hear a low bravo chuckle behind his mask, and Xenos claps his hands slowly, saying one word. Bravo. An indigo ripple passes over the Xenos body, and he dissipates like a bad dream. Alright, so Pascal and Cass are here somewhere.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Stranger, the angel person.
They all will see.
And they despawned. Okay. A familiar sense of unreality rolls in, breaking the connection between body and mind. Oh yeah, I've got a murder slug in my brain. I forgot for a second there.
Patience! My nerves are frayed.
To the anatomical opera. Meat! The master ordered you be let through. When you approach, a few augmetics spring to life inside the monster's bulk. An injector hisses, filling the blood with substance that causes its veins to bulge and its muscles to swell and twitch spasmodically. I wish to come through. The door just vanishes. I feel like it's not supposed to do that. The master gave his permission. The Hulk subtly moves over. The door, like, teleported into the ground and then, like, swung open. That's the... that's, like, probably the worst graphical bug I've seen in this game so far. It's not a bug, just the warp. Clearly. Your doors just open weird. Do that ragdolling. Whoa. My brain slug's acting up. This is a long coughing fit. I'm having a flashback of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. In that game, the early acts were really solid because they were in all the beta tests, but the later acts were a total train wreck at launch. Kind of worrying I'm getting to that point. I hope I'm not. Oh wait, are we in a cutscene? Oh my god, I thought we were in a cutscene, chat.
Tapestry of a world.
Also, where's Abelard?
I am the rogue thread.
I can't control them. The lamps, maybe I'm just seeing things. The lamps emit rays that hound your pupils, burning and biting them like angry snakes made of light. Through the bars of the grate, you're walking and you see a bottomless abyss. It beckons you to jump in and promises an embrace softer than any featherbed in the world.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Rebellious steps are trying to buck you off to make you lose your footing and break your neck. Coonragd Voigtvir, yelling at Theodora. High factotum Janrus Danrock. The thick curtain shoves you away. It's surprisingly strong for a lifeless piece of fabric. Seems like the warp is playing tricks on you. The warp or the worm in my head. Tervantius the Arch Machinator. The corpse hanging from the structure turns its flayed face to you. Tervantius, the Arch Machinator. A grotesque, spider-like figure looms over you. Its limbs wave frantically, chittering and clicking as they rip something apart, then stitch it back together, and you realize its canvas is your flesh. The Xenos' gaze is indifferent, and his low voice echoes through the room. The sample has been extracted. The specimen is alive, body and mind expected to function within normal parameters. Monkey. Are you Tervantius? You are absolutely correct, specimen. I am Tervantius, the Arch Machinator, homunculus, and conductor of this place that staggers the imagination and soul, my anatomical opera. What happened to me? The control worm in your nervous system detected my proximity. It signaled it was dying by injecting a lethal dose of hallucinogenic euphorins into your bloodstream. A resourceful individual. That thing in my head is your pet? The Drakari holds up the pale maggot, the same one you saw in Marazai's hands. Oh, did he remove it from my head? As you watch, the tool appendages perform a swift dissection. The maggot's flesh bursts under the scalpel-like claw and blossoms into a disgusting, slimy flower. The Xeno's slow manner of speaking creates an unnerving dissonance with the frantic movement of his limbs. I grew this specimen specifically for you, Monkey. During your interrogation, it intoxicated your feeble senses to limit unnecessary resistance. What a curious experiment it was. I usually extract control worms from specimens posthumously. You possess some degree of bodily fortitude. The Xenos suddenly lets out a spiteful cackle, a surprisingly heated reaction for such cold features, which made for an unpleasant surprise for Drakon Marazai. Former Drakon, that is. That foolish whelp expected less of you, and you humiliated him. It gave me something to think about. A good specimen. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Say nothing. The Xenos clicks his appendage studded with dozens of needle-thin stingers thoughtfully. Examine the Xenos. There's something fundamentally wrong with the Xenos' silhouette and its twitchy, abrupt movements. It sets your mind reeling in disgust. Each of his mechanical tool appendages seem designed to be as sickening and horrifying as possible. I don't really like any of these, but the closest one. I offer you my gratitude for saving my life. The concept of gratitude is unclear to me, but you will work off your debt. The Arabenian urged me to pay attention to your allegedly overly gifted self-specimen. Let us see if you make a good tool. You, a Drakari, would do business with a human. How remarkably open-minded. Do business? He looks puzzled. I will do no business with you. I will use you. You survived a battle in the arena, which means you have uncommon parameters for your kind. You are a lesser organism, true, but the towering heights of my wisdom make it difficult to distinguish between your inferiority and the inferiority of most of my kin. What did Arbanian tell you about me? The Xenos lets out a strange sound that almost resembles a scoff. This information should not burden your undeveloped mind. The Arabinian told me enough to give you the chance to enter my anatomical opera. That is all you need to know. What do you want from me? You will return to the arena of the Fatal Thirst. You will kill a few of the witches' fosterlings for me. You might even spill the blood of one of the blood-stained proselytes. He looks past you as he delivers his imperious speech. They are long overdue for a small lesson in humility. They have forgotten their place, they lack respect, and they do not appreciate my work. They fail to recognize my authority. Still staring into the distance, he continues to list his grievances with maniacal thoroughness. Thinking about 5 or 7. I do not serve enemies of humanity, but I will never turn down the opportunity to kill a few Xenos. The response is acceptable. If you behave like a good specimen, Monkey, you may eventually receive my help in escaping Kamarog. Obedience will be rewarded. Take your crude gear with you. I abhor such technological banality, but a creature as undeveloped as you may find it of use. Here, one of the joints in Tavantius' arms click. As for your task, Abbas and his blood-stained proselytes are here right now, and in my anatomical opera. Go and look for the ones who will be your executioners when the time comes for you to die. Please just re-equip everything automatically. Dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it! Oh, man. That's points against, game. That's points against. I gotta find what I had before. Alright, that's it for armors. Let's look at weapons. Let's see, 2253. That heavy sword he's holding might actually be the best one for him. Time to build your character again. I mean, I kind of know what they had, it's just finding it. What staff did he have? Siphon life, lightning, +5 willpower. Honestly, since the greatsword gives 10% parry, and he's usually not shooting spells with the staff, it might be better to keep the sword in hand, except for when we need the staff. Okay. Let's see. Accessories. The wearer get... Oh. There we go. I know I had that on.
Even I won't do that.
Wrong slot. +10 awareness. +2 Medicae. I think he had that equipped. That was on Pascal. Oh my god, Pascal's lost his equipment too. Let's see. Target divine allies ability is temporary wounds. Lord Xenos. Lord Imperium. Scripture critical of the pistol. Next target goes 0p. Plus logic. That was on Pascal. That was on Pascal. Warp. Whenever the wearer hits an enemy with a Deadeye shot, it reduces the enemy's deflection by 1. I think that was on Yurliet. Funny enough, when I lost Heinrichs and I lost Adira, I did not get their gear. But because we were stripped of our gear, and then I told Yurliet to muck off, I actually did get her gear this time. At the start of the wearer's turn, they get 20% dodge till the end of the round. Put that on him for now. The wearer gains perception dodge bonus dodge till the end of the next turn for each enemy affected by scythe power. With bleeding. Whenever the wearer moves through a cell occupied by an enemy, the wearer gains dodge until the enemies know. Agility athletics by 10. That. Muck off but strip before you leave. I mean, muck off and leave the equipment I gave you to use while you were in my service. You know, that's just like turning your work uniform in. But with guns and stuff. Tech use, weapon skill 5 strength. That might have been what he was using, I'm not sure. +5 persuasion might have been on him, I'm not sure. Tech use, +10 strength. Suppose, ballistic. The wearer's Lore Imperium tests depend on fellowship instead of intelligence and gain a +3 bonus. Whenever an ally under the effective voice of command ability makes an attack during next turn, the attack does bonus damage. Decent. +5% armor. That might have been on him. All targets of taunting screams suffer a penalty